Hi all, my name is Sourabh and we are learning HTML5. In the first video, we have rendered the image of a monkey. In the second video, we have made monkey dance in the same place. Now in this particular video, we are going to make that monkey run. So let's start. I have modified the same demo which we have used in the previous video. So same thing, body have a canvas object with an ID. Now we'll work with the JavaScript. In the script, same, we have a canvas object, context object, frame rate, same thing to decide the speed at which the image should change, frame pointing to current frame, then frames array and frames to array. In the last video, we just have one set of videos, so we created one set of frames. But in this video, we are going to use two sets of images, so we need two sets of frames. Asset 1, same images which we have used in the previous demo, but this time I have made one changes. This time what I have done is, the images that we have used in the previous one, I have flipped it from left to right, so that we have the monkey image facing left side as well as facing right side. So now we have a total 8 images for the left facing and total 8 images for the right facing. The left image are saved in asset and the right facing images location are there in assets 2. Now I have taken one more parameter, position, which is actually the image the Windows width minus 100 pixels. Why I have done this? So that when my image is moving from left to right or right to left, it should not go beyond a particular image size, or else it will look like the image is getting inside the left side of the window. You will understand that once we execute the code. And one more variable I have used, flip, to decide when the image have to be flipped. Then again we'll look into the setup function. In the setup function, same, first we get the canvas object using get element by ID, then get context, 2D frame, then setting the inner width, inner height. Now in the previous video we had only one set of images, so we created one set of frames. Now we have two sets of images, so I am creating two sets of frames. For that I am using two for loop, starting from 0 going to the length of the asset array, then incrementing by 1, creating new image object, pushing into frames and pushing it into frames 2 on load method declaration and location. So it is pretty same as what we did in the previous session. Then our set interval method, which will call the animate method infinitely with a time interval of frame rate, that is after every 100 nanosecond the set interval will call the method animate. Now let's look into the animate. This is the place where the major part of the code has been modified to make our monkey run. So the first thing, we have to clear the frame so that the current image gets deleted, the same as the previous session. Now here comes the logic. So first, when to switch the image. So for that I have written a logic that when the position is less than 10. Now what is position? Position is the current image position. So starting from rightmost corner, monkey gonna start from the rightmost corner, so its position will be the maximum width, that is around 1270. So what I am saying is, when that monkey reaches extreme left position, not 0, just before 0, that is something less than 10, the monkey should flip. Again this monkey from left will goes to right. Now before it reaches the extreme right, that is the canvas width, so canvas width minus 100, so the position becomes the maximum, then again flip. So once it becomes leftmost less than 10, it flips, rightmost less than 100, it flips. Why less than 10 for leftmost? because the image point from left side is close, but when we see from the right hand side, the image width is also included. So image width 10 plus 10 variation, so that becomes 100. Now flip. If flip, so if the image is looking toward left, so initial flip we have taken it as 0. So what to do when initially the flip value is 0? So that means our image is at the rightmost position. So in that case, draw the image from frame, because frames consist of left facing monkey and frames 2 consist of right facing monkey. So right now we are putting left facing monkey at the rightmost position. So again, left facing monkey at the position comma 192. Now this 192 is the height. So from the top the position will always remain constant 192, but width will keep on changing. So width I have given it as a position. So right now you can see the position is inner width minus 100. So that is the rightmost position, exactly 100 pixel away from the window right hand side. So the first image will be rendered there. Then I have made frame equals to frame plus 1. Modulo disease, this list logic is same as the previous one. This keep changing our frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then after 8, instead of 9, it will again make it to 1. So imagine if currently the frame is 0, this will make as the frame as 1. And if the frame is 8, it will make the frame as 9. Now after every iteration, you want your monkey to move toward left. So the position have to be shifted. So the position will keep shifting. So assume the position is 1270 minus 100. That means 1260. So the first image will be rendered at 1170. It will be rendered at 1170. So if I reduce minus 10, so it will be 1160. Then minus 10, 1150. So the images keep shifting left by 10 pixels. So finally, when the image shifts to a position which become less than 10, then we switch. We have to make monkey move to the right hand side. To make that, we make flip function. So this at this point of time, when the position become less than 10, this if condition gets satisfied and the image gets flipped. So in case of flip, the if block fails and the else part execute. In the else part, we are doing same thing. We are rendering an image, but this time image is being picked from frame 2, which has right facing image. Then we have position, which is currently 10 pixel, and then 192 the height. So again we have to increase the frame from 1 to 8, and then after 8 again 1. Now position we have to increment. In the previous one we were decrementing, in this current one we are incrementing. So right now the position is 10, it will become 20, 30, 40, it will go till 1260. So at 1260, after that the position will become greater than the width minus 100. So again flip will happen, and again if loop will execute. So and finally in our own image load we are not doing anything, and at the end we are calling the setup. Setup will internally call the set interval, which internally call the animate, and animate will happen. Now let's execute our code and see what is happening. So again to execute, open with Google Chrome. So now here our monkey is moving. That's the power of HTML5 and animation. It looks so clear, as if a real video is being rendered, but it's just a game of images. You can see that the left switch, as soon as it reaches left, it changes. So right now this is left facing images, that is frames 2. So when it reaches right, now which frame is rendering? Frames, the first frame with the left face monkey. Every time the position is getting decremented by minus 10. When the position become less than 10, it switch. Now the images are being rendered from frames 2 and the position is incrementing by 10. It will keep on incrementing, that then it become 1270 minus 100. So at this point it switch. So that's our monkey running. Thank you.